Hey, what's going on, everyone? Kevin here at Madden Gaming, and welcome back to another This Week in Pokemon, where we talk about some of the news events and reveals and things like that over the last week in the Pokemon TCG world. So we've only got a couple things to talk about today, so it's probably going to be a really short video. Anyway, we're going to start off looking at the Vivid Voltage pre-release promos. So I'll put off 4 of them on the screen real quick. They're going to be small, it's going to be hard to see. But these promos come out on October 31st in the Build and Battle boxes. And, yeah, these are going to be really exciting. I can't wait for these Build and Battle boxes to finally get my hands on some Vivid Voltage. It's going to be an awesome set. And these promos tell you it's going to be an awesome set, because all 4 of these promos are actually very playable. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Starting off with Lugia, which is probably the worst of the 4, honestly. It's still a very good card. 4 colorless energies, you can do 250 damage. If the opponent has 5 or more than 5 cards in their hand, though. So if they have 5 or less cards, it does nothing. So this is a very strange card. You got to make sure your opponent has lots of cards. So like I said, that's probably the worst one. Snorlax, 4 energies, 100 damage. Not fantastic, but its ability Gourmandize is awesome. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is active, you can draw until you have 7 cards in your hand, and then end your turn. So this Snorlax is probably going to see a ton of play. All you gotta do is throw it in your active, you can draw up to 7 cards. That is amazing. Now next up, we all knew there was going to be a Charizard promo coming because it's Charizard and the Pokemon Company has some obsession with Charizard. But it is an amazing Charizard. This one has Battle Sense, and so it's pretty much just a different artwork from the one we've already talked about before coming out in this set. Anyway, Battle Sense, once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand, and then discard the other cards. So, 1 card in the hand, 2 in the discard pile. But that can work really well if you're playing the Leon support card in your deck, because the Royal Blaze attack for 2 energies does 100 damage, plus 50 more damage for each Leon in your discard pile. So if you draw 3 cards and 1 or 2 of them is Leon, and then you go ahead and play one of those cards, you could be doing up to 200 damage with this card, just by using the ability. Or, I mean, you could actually do more than that if you got lucky enough to draw all 3 of them. But anyway, let's move on to the Dawn Fan card. This one, also, not a bad card. 1 energy, you do 120 damage. I'll take it. I'll dole out 120 damage for 1 energy. I mean, you got to do some damage to your bench, but that's okay with me, because fighting types are not going to be too bad. There are a few lightning decks out there, and I believe Eternatus might even be weak to fighting types. So, 120 damage, double that, 240 damage, 1 energy. I'll take that, no problem. Now, moving on from there, we have the Sword and Shield 4.5 special set, or it's like another small set, mini set coming out. But this is coming out in February, I believe. So, this is going to be right around the time of the Pokemon's 25th anniversary. So, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this yet. I just thought I would announce it and show you a little image right here. This image came from PokeGuardian.com. So, that's just where I got the information here. We don't have a lot to talk about with this one. Just that there is a set coming out in February or March, somewhere in that area for the anniversary. And then the last thing we got to talk about today, which is really just some information if you play the game a lot, like to play the TCG, and you follow some of the happenings. Anyway, not too long ago, there was a Miss Maggious and there was a trainer card. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head, but they were banned. Miss Maggious was banned because it was just broken, as well as the Belelba and Bryson Man card. But they are coming back in new forms as promo cards here, or gym promo cards, I should say. Anyway, they're now coming back, and the Belelba and Bryson card is now Sabrina and Bryson. And what it lets you do is search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, put them in your hand. When you play this card, you may discard 5 other cards from your hand. If you do, search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon from different types and put them into your hand. So, not a bad card there. Pretty cool that it's coming back in a different form. And Miss Maggious was banned, but it's also back with a new artwork, and its new first attack lets Its new first attack, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused for 1 energy. No problem there. Its second attack is for 2 energies, and if your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 9 damage counters on it, the Pokemon is knocked out. So, depending on which deck you play this Maggious in, if you played this in like a Flapple and Zigzagoon deck, you could just throw damage counters on something, and then throw Maggious up, and then just KO it instantly, no matter how much health it has, because if it's got 9 damage counters on it, Maggious knocks it out immediately. But that's really all we have today. Like I said, there wasn't much. Video's short. Probably ended up being around 4.5 minutes or so. But I want to say a quick thank you to my Patreons who are on the screen right now. We've got meowbyhobby.com. Don't forget to check them out. All kinds of great stuff. Then we got Critical Games and Hobbies and Guy B for the MG Collectors Club. I believe there is one more member pending for the MG Collectors Club. It shows that I have another member, but it won't tell me who it is yet, so not sure what's going on there. Anyway, once that's figured out, there will be another name on the screen. And thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow for 6-Pack Sunday, when hopefully we can get some more good pulls, and we will be adding in another bonus Pikachu promo pack, so hopefully we can pull something good out of that. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you tomorrow.